Just last weekend, I made a very good haul. I bought two blended scotches, and I bought one single malt. That was the splurgement. The single malt was an expensive one. And judging by the first taste, it will probably oxidize to the point of being really, really nice. I also picked up a bourbon. This one here. This is the Woodford Reserve Distiller Select. I like the plain label printed right on the glass of the bottle. And it is it's too small to read, but it's got numbers on here over which cask it is and what bottle it is. It's also got a cork, which is very classy. Oh, it's another one of those wet corks. Let's give this again. Really wet. I seem to have a problem with wet corks this week. Well, I think we should pour ourselves some. This is a really easy to pour bottle too. Nice and thin, it's easy to grip. So far I'm liking the experience. It's Labrador and Graham Woodford Reserve Distiller Select. It is 45.7% ABV and 750 milliliters. I really like the looks of this bottle. Will I like the taste? We'll see. I have tried Woodford Reserve once, I think. Maybe 15 or 16 years ago. And I wasn't as serious into whiskey as I am now. Back then I was, well, just trying a few things out. Now I'm trying a lot of things out. Now I drink whiskey every day. Not to incredible high amounts, just enough to get a decent little buzz on, 2 or 3 grams, and I'm good for bed, usually. Oh. Vanilla. Vanilla and caramel right on the nose. Creamy vanilla. Creamy caramel. There is a minty kind of there's definitely a minty note to it. It's like it's almost like custard. Mint and custard and vanilla custard. Ooh, what a beautiful bourbon nose. Beautiful. It's not harsh at all. It's just right. And it's not so weak. This one has a nice power to it. Oh, there's also a note of freshly cut grass. Ryegrass, maybe. I may have picked a winner just based on this wonderful nose. There was something special about Woodford Reserve, which I forget what it was. Is it that it's made like a 40 Creek in that the different grains are distilled separately and then married together in the cask. I forget, but there was something special about Woodford that very few other distillers do. I forget what it is. I'll have to go Google it or something. But right away, this, is it really a bourbon? It doesn't say it's a bourbon. I think so. It's like, please refund where exceptional handcrafted bourbon. Kentucky straight bourbon. Yeah. Kentucky straight handcrafted. I love the color of it too. It looks beautiful through this glass. Really beautiful. Oh, I can't get enough of this nose. This is real quality. Oh, let's go for the taste, shall we? Oh, melt in your mouth. Caramel. Caramel vanilla. Beautiful. Beautiful caramel and vanilla. Werther's Original Butterscotch. That's kind of the standard description for bourbon, but this one. Exactly what I was getting on the nose. That's what I'm getting on the palate. Oh, and it has a lingering, minty, spicy aftertaste after the vanilla and the butterscotch and the caramel have subsided. Oh, this is beautiful stuff. This is wonderful. And I think it was something like $44 plus tax. Beautiful whiskey. This is probably the nicest bourbon I've ever had, and I've had quite a few. Whatever they did right. Oh, yeah. I prefer this to Booker's. I prefer this to Baker's. I prefer this to Knob Creek. It's right up there. Preferable, less, preferable, definitely preferable. This one is as good as, if not surpassing, Buffalo Trace. And I think it beats I may have discovered my favorite bourbon. Oh yeah. I've tried this once in the past, but this stuff, I even like it more than Maker's Mark. Oh man. Now there's a fresh, corny note to it. Oh, this is really excellent in the execution. Well, some may say there are better bourbons. There are older bourbons. There are bourbons that cost more. But I have found my benchmark. I just love this one. I have not had a better bourbon, ever. And I've had Booker's and Baker's and Knob Creek and Elijah Craig and Buffalo Trace and Old Ezra, and I've had so many good ones too. Dickel. Well, Dickel's more of a Tennessee whiskey. Bullet. I just had some Bullet before this, and oh, this is so much. This is heavenly. This is the cat's ass. This is the nicest bourbon. Oh, you guys over at Distiller Select, it's called Woodford Reserve Distiller Select. Oh my goodness. This one drinks like a single malt scotch. Beautiful, beautiful bourbon. This stuff is excellent. I'm glad I picked it up. I'm glad I was on the lookout for it for a while. Wow. It will be hard to beat this one. Very hard to beat this one. Freaking excellent. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.